Do you guys want to talk about the Pam Jim proposal scene and what went into that? Because I had...
that's insane.
Yes, that was a very big deal.
Gene...
You mean production-wise?
Production-wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Gene did... We asked that question of Gene on Office Tally, and he gave us a little bit of detail, and it was just incredible.
Maybe Lee can speak for Gene.
I'll defer to Greg, actually, on this. I wasn't there. I had to stay in the writer's room.
Okay, that's true. All right. Well, it was a big deal. I think, you need to correct me here, but I think that the idea of doing it at the gas station was that I had that idea from the breaking of the story being that he was going to try all these big things to propose, and then
Possibly,
I believe so. Anyway, so and there's this gas station on the Merritt Parkway that I was picturing, and when we started trying to figure out how we were going to actually execute it, and Lee and Gene wrote it in a really cool way where it was raining and the mics were kept going out, and it was all from an extreme spy shot. And when we tried to execute it, we went on the computer and used Google Maps, and they have that like Street View thing, yeah. And we found the exact Merritt Parkway, rest stop. Now it's weird that it's the Merritt Parkway because that's not in between New York and Scranton, but
Right.
But whatever. Anyway, the thing that I thought was really cool about it, looking at it, we just picked that photo as an example, but then the trees are so huge. It was like a cathedral of trees. It was like very kind of cool, and yet it was also this rest stop. So. It had this combination of like grungy ordinariness and yet very kind of beautiful nature and stuff. And we were going to go to that rest stop and shoot, but it turned out to be like $100,000 to bring everybody there and shoot. And
We're trying to time it with the rain.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different factors because we wanted the trees, we wanted cars to be zooming by,
Right.
we wanted rain. We wanted to have this extreme spy shot, so...
An 18-wheeler.
And 18-wheelers that were going to like time it so that you would miss Jim.
You manufactured that entire scene to be exactly what you wanted it to be. I mean, none of it was natural.
Yeah, I don't know if this ruins people's enjoyment of it, but but yeah, it was actually shot on the back of a Best Buy, like a half hour away from here in a parking lot.
People are looking for that now. They want to.
I don't remember which one it is.
It was a facade. Everything was...
It's not very cool.
The production design team of the show just did an amazing job. I mean, if you looked at it right up close, it looked completely like the Merritt Parkway one, and there was a divider, and they had cars zooming by.
Oh yeah, it was
in
incredible.
A circle, right?
Yes,
they had
all the cars were going in a giant
it was
race
all
car.
It was all ours. I mean, it was a
fake
parking lot
traffic,
that we took over.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fake traffic.
And then we had rain machines, these huge towers that were dumping water, and the whole gas station inside was all fake soda. Like it was all just posters that were kind of shiny that looked like vending machines.
And then the trees were put in digitally, like by a company that usually does, like interstellar battles and stuff like that. And we hired them just to put nicer trees in the background.
And Jim was played by Seth Green. It's an incredibly lifelike simulation.
Yeah, so what had happened was it came out exactly as we imagined it, which is, unusual but costly.